Merry Christmas Eve to those of you who celebrate. Happy Vlogmas. Is this the last day of Vlogmas? I'll do a Vlogmas tomorrow. And then I'll try to figure out, well, maybe I'll just do a regular vlog tomorrow. Because I'm not planning on doing anything tomorrow. I'm not planning on leaving the house. Christy's going over to her aunt's house for dinner. And she'll leave here around noon. And Aura has company coming, Kim and friends, and so we're not going there. She's coming here tonight. So I am not going anywhere tomorrow, except the dogs. We'll be walking the dogs. Day 24. Here's what Megan got for Christmas Eve. I haven't been showing you. I know I haven't, and I'm sorry about that. But Christy made her some earrings, spool earrings for one of her gifts, and I thought they were very appropriate for Christmas Eve. So there are the earrings, and she loved them. She says that her work wives are going to be very jealous. She works in a craft store. Okay, this is a Pukiko. A Pukiko. They've got such great birds. A Pukiko. Well, that's going on the tree. Isn't that pretty? These are so lovely. We don't have lovely things like that. Really. Wow. I'm sure we do. If you know where to look or whatever. I don't spend a lot of time in like gift shops and things like that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And you see that? And the speckles. Oh my gosh. This could be flame and fiber. Oh my dear, this is beautiful. I think I put my tripod on my bag, so I can't put it in the bag. Ah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I am so in love with her yarn. I'm so in love with your yarn, Megan. Oh my goodness. So now, yeah, I haven't been thinking about my next Advent project. Feels like I should have a next Advent project. Ooh, soothing caramel bedtime yarn. Tea. That sounds good. And a very pretty, very see-through-y with little blue dot. Can you see that? Maybe not. That's lovely. I wonder if she wrapped that herself. It's got a little piece of wire sticking out that's going to be very annoying on the knitting. But, you have to be careful about anything you're making into a stitch marker. Then it doesn't have sticky outy parts. But that's cute. And it'll go on my earring because it's on a bulb pin. I have enjoyed my stitch marker Advent. It's been a little something that's been special. And I have stitch markers, and some of these will be going in prize packages. So you might see one. You might see one someday in your near future. Oh, I forget who told me that you weren't supposed that Christmas cactuses might not like to be moved, and maybe my flowers might fall off because I moved it. I'm like, okay, well, I'm leaving it right where it is. I'm not moving it again. I did text a picture of it to Dennis's Aunt Pat. We had a conversation about Christmas cactuses when we were visiting her on the way home from Thanksgiving, and hers is not blooming. I'm like, oh my gosh, look what mine did. The trick is apparently neglect it. She says, oh, I can do that. So maybe if she's more neglectful, hers will bloom too. Anyway, we had a lovely evening. I had a bit of a kerfuffle with my socks last night. This bag, the zipper gets stuck right in the middle. I always think, oh, there's a piece of yarn there. It's not. It's just the... I don't know what it is about this zipper, but it's getting annoying. And I have a million bags. No, it's the fabric on the inside. I have a million bags. I don't need to be using I have a new Wild West bag. Of course, that's not really a sock bag. So what happened to my socks is I decided to start the heel on my socks. I measured it and I thought, oh, I could start the heel. And right about where I wanted to put the heel, I had dropped a stitch. And I had a stitch marker in it because I discovered I dropped it way too late to do anything about it gracefully. So I was just going to stitch it up. I've dropped quite a few stitches. Well, you know, I keep catching them, but it's amazing how often I drop a stitch when I'm doing 2 at a time socks. So anyway, I got this idea, oh, well, I dropped that stitch. Let me just put the heel right there and that'll do that. Did not work because apparently I couldn't figure out where the drop stitch was in relationship to everybody else. So anyway, I got the needles in too close together. I do that all the time. I'm not sure that putting the 2 needles in to make the to hold the stitches before I clip them is the right thing for me. So anyway, I had a big hole in my sock. I'm like, I think I ruined my sock. Christy was sitting here. Oh no. So basically what ended up happening is instead of having a clean slice through 1 row of stitches and then I have 3 rows, I think, at least 3 rows that were messed up. So my hole was like a giant hole instead of like a slit. Anyway, I had a lot of trouble getting the stitches on the needles. And then I lost a couple rows. And then I thought, well, that's really weird. How's that going to work out? But so I was doing a few rows as a gusset anyway. So now, I don't know if you can see. So now it's like a little, I don't know, mini tube. I'm going to have to think about how to talk about this on the podcast because this is clearly not working. Anyway, I think I fixed it and now I'm trying to figure out what to do with the other sock. Because it's the heel. Nobody's going to know if they don't match for sure. I'm only worried about my feet and what my feet think about them. And I guess my feet won't care. But I was just thinking about when I was making my coffee. I was just thinking putting those, because I've been putting, if you saw my other video, I've been putting, I've been catching the stitches with these little metal DPNs. And in theory, putting them each in the correct where I'm, want to hold the live stitches and then cutting in between. But as I showed you, I had to redo it for the one I demonstrated before, and this one didn't work at all. In addition to the fact that I had a big hole in it. Anyway, I think I've fixed it well enough. I'm going forward. I'm a little worried about this spot. I don't know. I'm going to reinforce that spot, I think. And hope I can do it without causing any place to rub on my foot or something. But I'm soldiering on. And I'm actually thinking about stopping right now on this heel and just cutting the other heel and not even using the DPNs because the stitches don't run up, you know, they're easy to catch and apparently easier to catch than they are to identify ahead of time. So I think I'm going to think about cutting and then doing the heels 2 at a time. And we'll see how that works out. That's what I'm thinking about doing. We'll see how today goes. The plan for today is I have to sweep. Apparently you have to sweep like regularly. I find that so annoying. But I have to sweep. But the table's still relatively clear. It's got a few things of Christie's on it, but they, you know, they'll move easily. I've got to work a little bit in my room upstairs because Christy needs to use the sewing machine, and that's not going to happen without a little attention. And a little attention in my room wouldn't be a bad thing. And she's got to do her podcast, her floss tube today. And she needs a place to do that, and she could do that in my room if there were room in my room to do that. So anyway, that's the plan. Dennis is going to be smoking spare ribs, and we have to make a cauliflower casserole. He made the key lime pie for dessert yesterday. He made the eggnog yesterday, and he made the glug yesterday. So we're very well prepared, and it's just the 4 of us, Christy and Aura and Dennis and me. So it should be lovely. We're going to have a fire. Aura loves a fire. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go pick her up this afternoon, and Dennis will take her home after dinner so she doesn't have to drive at night. And there you go. That's our plans. It's going to be a quiet, hopefully. And I need to text Jason and Allison and arrange a time that we can Skype with the kids and wish them Merry Christmas. And maybe see the girls open their presents. I don't know why I'm coughing. Well, I cough. I always cough, right? Because, you know, you wake up and start talking and you cough. So there you go. A little kerfuffle with my socks last night. That's kind of too bad, but not discouraging. I think I saved it. I was worried it had a big hole in it. I think I saved it, and I think they're going to look fine. I mean, nobody will be able to tell but me. It's the heel. And they're still going to match all the way up, so that's not a problem. So anyway, that's the story. I'm gonna I have to block my I didn't weave in my ends. I didn't feel like weaving in my ends on my cowl, but I will be blocking it today. So I'll wear it tomorrow. Even if the ends aren't woven in. You don't care, right? So there you go. That's my morning. Other than walking the dog and picking up Aura, I'm not expecting to go out and about today. I haven't been doing very well with the whole Christmas house thing. I never did get our good view of our Christmas house in the dark. And my view in the light didn't come out, as I recall. So you got no Christmas house this year. Oh well, just mine. And it's Christmas Eve. I hope you are all doing well. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later today. Aura's here. We all took our COVID tests. We all came out negative. Scrooge is over there looking for something.
And Dennis is making a fire and keep making sure that you can't see his face. And I'm not on you anymore, sweetie. So it's okay.
Well, I'm busy.
He's busy making a fire, and the girls are calm, and that's good. So here we are, and we're having our eggnog. So I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, everybody who celebrates, and thank you so much for being with me for these vlogmases, such as they are. But I'll be vlogging tomorrow morning as usual. Maybe it'll be a vlogmas style, and maybe it'll be a regular style. Stay tuned and find out. I'm wearing my kiwi earrings for my Christmas Eve dinner. So I will say goodnight. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please. And Maisie's getting all over Aura, so she's getting told.
She's just looking at me.
Yeah, she's looking you. So please stay safe and stay sane.